Good morning, and welcome to this Saturday morning little hit session today. I hope that you are all ready to rock and roll. So same as what we do on Mondays, there's 3 sections. There's a warm-up, there's a METCON part, and then there is a conditioning part at the end. I'll run through each section before we start it. I'll give you lots of alternatives. If you're unsure about what you're doing or you've got bits of equipment that you want to use and I don't use it in the session, leave a little comment below and I can always get back to you with that. Okay, with these warm-ups and these little stretching exercises, again, I have got a full little routine on our social media feed. And again, if you're unsure about what you're doing or any injuries that you've got, if you put a little comment below, again, I can get back to you as soon as I can with some alternatives and make sure you understand what you're doing is safe. But all these stretch routines, they are on my social media feeds. As I said, if you're part of the app, you should be able to see them on the app. Again, any problems, just let me know. So we get going in a few minutes' time. Just stretch out, get everything ready to rock. So whatever equipment that you have, if it's bands, if it is dumbbells, kettlebells, whatever it is, grab it. Okay, so today's first little warm-up session is we're going to do a single arm snatch. So a single arm snatch is where you're starting with a weight. So this camera can come down to me. This weight is in between your legs and you're generating power from the floor all the way up to the ceiling. So the weight's in the middle and you're driving out through the legs and letting the weight come right up towards the ceiling. Like so. Got that? So if you haven't got a weight or a kettlebell or something that you can grab hold of, if you put your hand on the floor, other arm out in front. So to get that depth, you got to push the toes into the ground, feet pushing out so you can touch down. You don't want to be having this roundness in the back. Push out, and I want you to give a little lift throughout them legs to get that arm up as high as you can. So the routine today is that we've got 8 minutes. Yeah, 8 minutes. 3 reps on each side, and you want to keep going. This is see how many rounds that you can get done within the 8-minute cycle. So 3 on one side, switch 3 on the other, 8 minutes. Okay, again, you take your time, you set yourself a target. So what I do is I have a little pen, and I've got my board over here, and every time I've done one round, I'd make a little mark. So if you've got a pen and paper, and you just write down, you just scroll it onto the page, so you know how many sets that you've actually done. And when you come to do this next week, because this is a new routine, when you come to do this next week, obviously you want to beat it, match it or beat it. All right, so let's get this ready to go. Just set this timer up. All right, so we're going to go in 10 seconds time. So it's a single arm snatch, 3 on one side, 3 on the other. Think about what you're doing. Here we go. So I've done 1 round. Power's coming from the floor, pushing yourself with your feet, pushing out nice and wide. Remember this warm up, let everything moving, everything going. No weights. You're just touching the floor, reaching to the ceiling. Chest needs to be nice and high. Pacing this out, pacing this out. That's 4 rounds for me. So as I say, I'm just marking it on my board. You can mark it on a piece of paper. So again, if you haven't got a weight, you're just touching the floor, keeping the chest up. I stick the arm out to the side, just to know to keep my chest nice and tall. Drive. It's 5 done, 6 minutes left. So weight-wise, I've got a 12 kilo weight here. Challenge yourself. Slowly getting my heart rate up to about 70%. 7 out of 10 on effort. Green or above on my my zone. Woo! Just 3 reps on each side. Make a little mark on your piece of paper. Know how many rounds you've done. 5 minutes to go. Drive from them legs, getting that weight up. You don't want to press it. So the power in your legs is just allowing that weight to float. Boom. 9 rounds for me, just 3 reps on each side. It's 10 rounds, 4 minutes left. Here we go. Bum down, arms out to the side. Drive that weight up from them legs. Again, if you haven't got a weight, all you're doing is touching the floor, jumping the hand to the ceiling. 3 minutes left. Three on each side. So me just marking on my bit of paper on my board just gives me a little record of how many I've done. Useful way, so you don't have to remember. Just get the exercise in hand, complete it. Two minutes coming up. Ah. 15 rounds done. Just 3 on each side. That's all you need. Minute 45. So driving with the legs, elbows high, let it float to the ceiling. Weight starts in between your legs. Coming up, minute 20 left. Three on each side. Last minute. Five seconds. Fifteen seconds. Woo! Have your wrist. Nice. So that to me, that was 20 rounds for me, 20 rounds. Grab yourself a little drink. All right, the next one, next two exercises. We have got a weighted sit-up. This to me would be the advanced move. So it could be any weight that you've got. Bag of sugar if you got it. Yeah. So weighted sit-up. So from this position, you're sitting up, reaching the weight above your head, rolling down, reach up, down, up, down. All right, so that's the first exercise. You need to complete 12 reps. Then we've got a deadlift. Again, use what you can. I'm going to use a kettlebell, and I'm going to make it a sumo deadlift. So this is where the weight is in the middle of the legs. Bum down, chest nice and tall. I'm pushing. Let my camera come to me. Come on. Let your feet dictate the power. So when I'm at the bottom of the rep, I'm pushing my feet apart, trying to stretch my mat to allow that weight to come through the middle. Again, side on, push the feet apart, drive through the middle. If you haven't got a kettlebell, that's fine. If you've got a band, I stand either side of the band. Either side of the band, so I stretch the band out, my feet are on either end, and I'm standing up through the middle of the band. Okay, I'm going to use a kettlebell today. So we got 12 weighted sit-ups, 15 deadlifts. We got 12 minutes. And you want to see again how many rounds you can get done within that 12-minute period. How many rounds can you get done within that 12-minute period? So just to recap, 12 weighted sit-ups, 15 deadlifts. All right, let's get ready. Going in 10 seconds. Here we go. So 12 weighted sit-ups, 15 deadlifts. I'm going to do a sumo deadlift for me. Here we go. So I'm pushing my feet apart. That generates torque around the feet, the knees, and allows your bum to engage. 1 set for me. If you're struggling with these weighted sit-ups, just reach your arms up as high as you can. Use your upper body to throw yourself up. Here we go, round 2, 3. Whoops. Breathing out as you come up. Back to my deadlifts. $15. Two done. Back to my sit-ups. Back to my deadlifts. Less than 9 minutes to go. So we've done 3 already. $15 deadlifts. Three sets. 12. Weighted sit-ups. $15 deadlifts. Four sets done. Woo! Less than 7 minutes to go. Slowly getting that heart rate up to 60%, 6 out of 10 on effort, blue or green on that my zone. 5 done. 6.5 minutes. Be consistent, keep it going. Weights in between my legs, just touching the floor with it, pushing my feet apart, keeping the chest up. Six rounds done. Wow. Breath in for the nose, long exhalation out. Here we go. So I've got a 20 kilo kettlebell there, just to give you some perspective. Coming up, 4 minutes left. Three minutes, 3.5 minutes, sorry. It's 8 done. Come on. 3 minutes. See if I get 2 more out. Yeah, come on, here we go. Pushing again and feet out. That's where the power's coming from. Trying to push them feet apart from each other. Pushing the knees out, allows the hips to come through. Takes the pressure off that lower back. Works your backside. I think I've done a few extra there. So 12 weighted sit-ups, 15 deadlifts. Less than 2 minutes to go. Minute and a half. There's my 10. That was my target. Let's go again. We've got a minute to go. So 12 weighted sit-ups, 15 deadlifts, sumo if you can. "38 seconds. Keep it going for me. You're coming up 14 seconds left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Finish this set off. Fantastic. Have a breather, have a drink. Next section. This is the conditioning part. This is more about increasing that heart rate and that lactic acid. More really about the fat burning side of stuff. So we're going to skip. So skipping's your form of torture. If you can't skip like we've done in the past, you want to shadow skip. So you're moving your arms and jumping. Okay? You just got to keep that going. So we have got, just turn this down for a sec. So we've got 6 minutes. We've got 6 minutes. We're going to do a minute of skipping. If you want to stop in that minute, that's fine. Come back to it as soon as you can. You have a 15-second break, and we go again for the next minute. So challenge yourself. See how long you can get that minute of skipping for. Just do as much as you can. Think about your rhythm. Think about your technique. Think about your breathing. 15-second breather. We go again. We've got 6 of them to do. Again, this is a great opportunity for you to teach yourself how to skip. Because I haven't set you a number of reps. You're doing it for a period of time. If it hits you at the back of the head, if you fall over it, doesn't matter. Pick it back up. Go again. All right, so let's set this timer. We're going in 10 seconds time. Are you ready? Skip it for 1 minute. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So 6 minutes worth of skipping if you can. Yeah, you're keeping that heart rate good and consistent. So I'm slowly building that heart rate up to about 6 out of 10, 60%. Again, if you touch, if you fail, so as in you stop skipping, that's fine, come back to it. Again, if you haven't got a rope, you're shadow skipping. You're just stepping foot from one side to the other, rotating them hands as you go. Not massively fast, just building it up. We're coming up 15 seconds left. I'm getting to about 7 out of 10 now, 70% of my heart rate, green or above on my my zone. 3, 2, 1. You got 15 seconds. Woo! Here we go, another minute. So again, if you haven't got a rope or you can't skip yet, you just shadow skip and you're shifting your weight from one side to the other, rotating your arms. So I'm about 7 out of 10 still, 70% of my heart rate, green or above on my my zone. 15 seconds left. Again, if you have to stop, come back to it as soon as you can. 3, 2, 1. So if you're shadow skipping, you're just stepping from one side to the other, just rotating your arms out to the side. You're going to get the same benefit. Get that breath in. Get ready, round number 3. Here we go. $40 seconds. Oh. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 15-second rest.
Rest.
5 seconds. Here we go. Be consistent. Keep it going. Keep it going. Woo! They are burning, baby. 35 seconds. Again, about 7 out of 10 on effort, 70% on that heart rate, green or above on that mind zone. 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1.
Rest.
2 more left. Are you ready? Here we go.
Work.
Yeah. Come on, keep going, Christy. Come on. 45 seconds. Come on, we're near the end of this session today. Keep it moving. 30 seconds. Woo, 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 woo. Again, if you haven't got a rope, arms out to the side, just stepping from one side to the other. 15 seconds. Burning, burning. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. Are you ready? Here we go. $45 seconds. Come back to it as soon as you can. Keep it going. I know them shoulders are burning. Calves are going. Keep it moving. You want to be about 7 out of 10 on effort, 70% on that heart rate, green or above on that mind zone. Wow. 20 seconds. Come on, push it. 14 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Just while I've still got hold of you, come down to the floor. Come into a little bit of a cobra stretch. Drop them hips forward. Deep breath in, breathe out, relax. Shift the bum backwards. Look under one hand and the other. My bum is off my heels. Create a curve in that lower back. Come forward again. Push back. Give yourselves a nice little clap. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you have a fantastic day. Be good. Take care. Peace and love. Bye-bye. Woo!